Good day everyone! For this video, I, Galinayo Aguilar, together with my partner, Sherwin James Relon, will analyze the text, which is an excerpt from the novel that was published in 1960. It is entitled To Kill a Mockingbird, written by an American author, Harper Lee.
Yes, partner. In order for viewers to have an idea about the passage that we're going to analyze, let me give a brief background first. It is a story about a girl named Scout and her brother Jem who tried to relate themselves to their father, which is Atticus, who is a lawyer that defended the black man falsely accused of raping a white woman.
Partner, it emphasizes racial discrimination between black and white people.
Yes, partner. So, here's our chosen text from the chapter 1 of the book found in the pages 3 and 4. It is the exposition, the beginning of the story in which it introduces the characters and its setting. It is composed of 218 words with 11 sentences and 3 paragraphs.
And partner, I have noticed that it is written in straightforward modern English.
Yes, partner. How about the punctuation mark used in this passage?
There are commas, semicolon, apostrophe, question mark, and of course, period. The clauses in the sentences, like in the second sentence, when it was healed and Jem's fears of never being able to play football were assuaged, he was seldom self-conscious about his injury, were connected through commas. So far, there are no exclamation mark, quotation mark, or hyphen present here. Maybe they will be used in the following passages.
I agree, partner. It's because there's no dialogue yet between the characters. The introduction was being narrated by the main character.
Yeah, we've just analyzed partner its graphological feature, right?
Aha, partner. How about its phonological feature?
The sentence like, our father said we were both right, its pitch go down a bit at the end, a falling intonation to be exact, meaning to say it indicates a statement.
Partner, on the other hand, the sentence, if General Jackson hadn't run the creeks up the creek, Simon Finch would never have paddled up the Alabama. And where would we be if he hadn't? I raised its pitch slightly in the end of the sentence because it was a question. Therefore, it is a rising intonation.
Do we have to look for the stress in some words, partner?
Yes, partner. Let us look again to the second sentence in this passage, the word seldom, which its stress is on the first syllable in seldom. Therefore, we can define it that it's not often and he was seldom self-conscious about his injury. We can conclude that Jem seems not give too much attention on his injury.
The word accident, the stress is in the first syllable too. We could say that accident means unexpected event or happening, right, partner?
Yeah, partner. In the sentence, we were far too old to settle an argument with a fist fight, so we consulted Atticus. The word argument has a stress on the first syllable as well. It talks about quarrel between the two characters in the story. So partner, let's move on and continue to our next discussion, which is the lexicosemantic feature. In this discussion, we will unlock and learn new learnings and we may apply it to our daily lives, especially in class.
Okay, partner, you said lexicosemantic feature, right? So, can you please enlighten us what is this all about and what is the importance of these words to our lesson for today?
Partner, I will tell you a brief summary about these words. So for us not to make it hard for ourselves and to easily understand these words, to make it short, partner, the lexicosemantic feature, it is a writer's style or how he arranges and chooses words for his works, as well as their significance in text.
So meaning, partner, the lexicosemantic is like in one situation, so for us to understand what situation is that, we use some words so we can find out what really is happening in that situation. Like for example, partner, in the story To Kill a Mockingbird, it says there, when he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. So the word broken and elbow are the chosen words so that we may know what really is happening in this story.
Indeed, partner, you nailed it. As we have noticed, there aren't any figurative languages in this passage like simile, hyperbole, and personification. The words used are merely denotative, the meaning is still literal, no flowery words to be exact.
Yeah, partner. Now let's look at the syntactic elements in this passage as well.
The praises partner at the elbow, the back of his hand, and at the right angles to his body are propositional phrases.
My brother Jem began with Andrew Jackson, and our father are noun phrases. While Evil started it all, Deal came to us, and Deal first gave us our verb phrase.
In the first sentence partner, when he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. When he was nearly 13 is the dependent clause, while my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow is the independent clause.
We were far too old to settle an argument with a fist fight, so we consulted Atticus. The former is the independent and the latter is the dependent clause.
The sentence our father said we were both right is a simple and declarative sentence partner.
When he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. It's a complex and declarative sentence. And then sentence, if General Jackson hadn't run the creeks up the creek, Simon Finch would never have paddled up the Alabama. And where would be if he hadn't is the compound complex and an interrogative sentence.
So, partner, most of the sentence here are active voice, like in the last sentence in this passage. Our father said we were both right.
This active voice means the subject of the verb acts, partner.
Yes, of course, partner.
Now let us ponder more on this passage, partner. It is a first-person narration because it uses I and we. Therefore, the main character or the protagonist herself narrates the story. When he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. When it healed, and Jem's fears of never being able to play football were assuaged, he was seldom self-conscious about his injury. The cause of Jem's injury is not given, but imagine how painful it is, partner. Your elbow is badly broken. If I were in his situation, I would really cry hard. But as what Scout noticed, when it is healed, he is not so conscious with his injury. I just remembered a cliche saying that it is easy to heal the physical wounds, for it only takes days to be healed, but emotional wounds take years.
His left arm was somewhat shorter than his right. When he stood or walked, the back of his hand was at right angles to his body, his thumb parallel to his right thigh. He couldn't have cared less so long as he could pass and pant. I know that you already imagine how he looks like because we can see some of the people around us who has the same case just like in him. His body is no more symmetrical, I guess, partner.
When enough years had gone by to enable us to look back on them, we sometimes discuss the events leading to his accident. But you know what, partner? I really wanted to know what had happened to him. Did he fell or slide hard on the floor? And I just noticed how the story changes so quick, from present to past. It uses a literary device, which is the flashbacks. If you watch the movie Bird Box, I think it's how the story being narrates.
I maintain that the evil started it all, but Jem, who was 4 years my senior, said it started long before that. He said it began the summer Deal came to us. When Deal first gave us the idea of making Boo Radley come out, I said if he wanted to take a broad view of the thing, it really began with Andrew Jackson. If General Jackson hadn't run the creeks up the creek, Simon Finch would never have paddled up the Alabama. And where would we be if he hadn't? So, partner, Jem and Scout had different thoughts of how and when did Jim's injury happen. It also made me to think, partner, which among these two telling the fact who really made Jem to be injured. I also remembered how me and my sister argue with a certain matter just like in Jem and Scout, partner, but gladly we don't come to a point which we've hurt each other physically. How about you, partner? I know you have younger siblings.
You shouldn't ask me this question. No comment. Just kidding. Maybe me and my siblings love each other in a caring, brutal way, I think. Anyway, here are the last two sentences. We were far too old to settle an argument with a fist fight, so we consulted Atticus. Our father said we were both right. So their father named Atticus, and I love how he judges children. No favoritism. And I also admire the mindset of the two, Scout and Jem. No need to physically hurt each other, solve the problem in a good way.
Maybe through this, we have an idea what will going next, what is that story, and the message it wants to emphasize, right partner?
Yes, partner. Do you think what's happened next?
Maybe partner, we will get to know Boo Radley and General Jackson more. I want to know why they wanted Boo Radley come out from his house.
Yeah, me too. So that's all our on-screen analysis. I hope you enjoy listening and may your learnings be your guide every day.
I really enjoyed this wonderful analysis too, partner. Remember that? God is always with us, is there to give us knowledge and wisdom also. So we must not worry too much. Thank you, partner, and thank you guys, and God bless everyone.